Well, the boots are on, and that means it's time for more Steve Mag's Junkyard Crawl. And this is a Ford F750. And these are cool trucks and stuff, but whenever these things have that scoop on the hood, they stand out. Now that scoop, as you may know, was used by Pontiac in 1963 on the Super Duty Tempests and full-sized Catalina, the Swiss cheese cars. And what's it doing on a Ford truck? Well, the reality is the Super Duty scoop was first used on Ford's Super Duty heavy-duty gasoline V8 trucks in the 1950s, about 1954 or so, I think. A Lincoln-based engine, but that scoop made its first appearance on Ford trucks a decade before Pontiac used it in 1963. I'm not sure what kind of a legal thing or agreement was happening between the Ford and Pontiac Super Duty programs, but it did happen. Now these are awesome. These are made out of steel. It's a stamped steel structure, and it has a vent on the driver's side, taking advantage of, well, Smokey Yunick's cowl induction principle. And here it is on a Ford. But even cooler than that, these are not just for looks, they work. You can see right here where the scoop feeds this duct with a sleeve, and that feeds into a rubber seal, which then feeds into the engine. Now, the Super Duty program initially was about big gasoline V8s as big as 534 cubic inches toward the end of the program that were meant to compete with diesels. The idea is that a gasoline engine is generally cheaper to buy, although gasoline costs more per gallon. So Ford's Super Duty gas motors was meant to compete against light-duty diesels from International and other companies like that. Well, it got diluted, the Super Duty program, in later years, and by 1975 or so, when this one was built, the Super Duty stuff was used on diesels. This is a Caterpillar diesel, a V8, installed in a Ford. But again, the Super Duty cold air system works just as well on a gas engine as it does on a diesel. But what a rare treat this is to see all the stuff intact and in place. Now, to get the scoop off the hood, there's a simple bunch of nuts right here. Take them off, and you can take that scoop off and put it on your rat rod or your Super Duty Tempest or Catalina restoration. But that's what I love about the junkyard. It's a classroom as much as it is a source for parts. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the Steve Mag's YouTube channel, and be sure to share this with your friends.